What's up, y'all? This your boy Justsoyouknowdom, back at it again, about to bring you some more fire from my YouTube channel. Now, since I have your attention right now, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay updated on all the videos that I'm going to be bringing you here on my YouTube channel. So today I woke up, right? Obviously, I'm talking, and I was thinking about my old business that I had a few years back, and it was called Dom's Wireless Bar, right? And with Dom's Wireless Bar, I pretty much did iPhone repairs and iPhone customizations. And with this business, I ended up starting it in Detroit, ended up moving to California. And in California, I had no clientele, like no clientele well, at least when I first moved there or whatever. So I'm like, dang, how I'm going to come up with this whole clientele or whatever. And I'm like, I have a little background in far as like social media marketing, so that's why I tapped in at, right? And with that, with just like social media alone, within the first year I had 200 plus clients, for people that actually came and got their phone repaired. And this morning I was just thinking like, dang, I was really on to something. I eventually stopped doing the business, but I really was onto something. It wasn't that hard to do now that I think about it. And so I'm just want to share some tips and some more details on what I was doing with the business, how I got it up and running. So like I said, I use social media ads or whatever, and Facebook and Instagram. Since Facebook bought Instagram, their ads manager, like the business part of it, where you pretty much manage your ads. They have a lot of different targeting features or whatever. So one of the things that I used was I targeted between the ages of I think 20 and between 20 to maybe 50 years old or whatever. I feel like these people usually have iPhones, and they usually have the money to get their phones repaired. And if not, even if you advertise to let's say teenagers or whatever, they eventually tell their parents okay, I seen a place where I can get my phone fixed, Dom's Wireless Bar, can you take me? So not to just exclude them, but I focus more on that because that's where my money was going to. And with those, they let you pick this one targeted strategy where you can show your ads only to people that are on certain devices. So devices meaning iPads, laptops, desktops, Android devices, and iOS devices, so like an iPhone, iPad, watches, stuff like that, right? So I only advertised to phones that I was trying to repair or whatever. For the iPhone 6 back then, it was costing me probably sometimes $20 for a screen, right? And I was end up charging maybe, I would say I think one time I was charging $100. So you could do the math on that, and it's a good profit, So I end up just targeting mostly people that had iPhone 6s, for example, and then I was pretty much banking on the whole aspect of them coming to me eventually to either get their phone repaired when they dropped it, or their phone was cracked right then and there, and or if they wanted a customization. So back then you can only get a few colors. I think the gray color, gray black color or whatever on the phone. They had the white one, white and silver, white and gold, versus the iPhone customizations I did. I was able to have different colors, so pink, purple, red, a matte black with gold details and stuff like that. So I was able to take people's phones, take the whole inside of the phone and transfer it over to these customized colors or whatever. So people pay a pretty penny for it, and I actually made more profit doing that than I did actually screen repairs or whatever. But even with the screen repairs, if the LCD is still good, and let's say the glass is just cracked or whatever, then I had this one business that I would actually take the broken screens from, and I would sell them to them, and they pretty much would just refurbish the screens or whatever. So I made money off of that. So I made money from people coming into my place of work and giving me their phones, and I repaired them with a new glass. Then I made money off of their broken screens, and I was able to sell for like maybe like $10 or $15 each. But you know, you get 10 clients, let's say a day or whatever, that's $100 easily just from collecting broken screens. You know, so that was like a whole business in itself. And I remember I had this this one chick from a different iPhone repair place down the street from where I was working at. She was like, you know, pretty much soliciting to me like, hey, you know, we could buy your screens from you, you know, we can come pick them up, blah, blah, blah. So I actually did like sign up for that little service or whatever, and it was straight. It just took too long for me to get my money, so I like to do things my own way and, you know, actually see and meet up with the people that was actually like paying out or whatever for the screens. But anywho, that's a whole nother business right there. But like I said, my first year I was able to get 200 plus clients just off of running like Facebook and Instagram ads. And literally I was paying like no more than like 10 cents a click. Like it was so just easy. So like, let's say for example, they seen my ad, they clicked it, they went to my Instagram page, they seen that I repair phones. It cost me 10 cents for this one person to just come to, you know, my to my page, and then let's say book an appointment, and then I'm charging them $100 to fix their screen. It cost me 10 cents to get this person, and what, maybe $10 or $15 for the screen, minus that, like I said, that's a good profit. And so it's like, I feel like the repair business for not just iPhones, but you know, Androids too, and iPads and all other tablets too, it's a very good business. So I feel like if you want to get into it, you can definitely make money real quick in the game. I had a few suppliers that I found online, and if you actually like go to, I would say, other iPhone repair shops and like check out their social media pages, a lot of times, even when they're just taking pictures, they might leave little details here and there on like some of their suppliers, or you know, or where they're getting, you know, certain parts and stuff from. And I actually went to this one iPhone repair store Instagram page from Detroit, and I ended up seeing like something that caught my eye, and it was like a supplier or whatever. So I was able to find that person's supplier and hit that supplier up, and they gave me their business, like, and I gave them my business. Like, you know, I'm like, I need this amount of screens, blah, blah, blah. And that's the good thing about it too with the repair business, is that you don't need too many products. Like, you can get a couple, what are the phones out now? Like, say you want to start with some iPhone X or XR or something like that. Get like 2 or 3 screens of each one, and, you know, just go ahead and just do your marketing, get clients, you know, tell people to, you know, spread the word for you, because word of mouth, you know, that helps too. But for me, I don't really care too much for word of mouth, because I know the whole power of social media. Like I said, I end up going from one state to another and end up getting that many clients my first year. Like, that's very good or whatever. The only thing about it is the reason why I stopped, because you're probably wondering like, okay, so if it was so good, why you stopped? The thing about it was that I was staying in California. It was stupid expensive. So just that income alone, it wasn't enough for me to pay for, well, it was enough for me to pay for the place that I was leasing or whatever, but it wasn't enough to pay for that and the apartment that we were staying in at the time. So I definitely was in profit though with the whole, like, you know, buying out the rental place, the lease or whatever. And yeah, it was good business. But yeah, I just wanted to share those few tips with you all. So if you were interested in starting like a repair business or something, I'd say definitely go for it. Like, it's real simple. You don't need too many tools. As far as like how I learned how to do it, I watched YouTube videos. Like, I watched YouTube videos. I went to what is it, ifixit.com or whatever, and they have so many different like manuals on and repair guides or whatever on how to do pretty much everything you could think of for a phone, and laptops too, iPads, all that, tablets. So you pretty much, you could teach yourself. Like, that's what I did. You run into, let's say, an issue, like, solve it. Like, I'm a problem solver. That's my thing. I'm a problem solver. I'm a not just like let it get the best of me. I'm gonna move on. Like, and if I can't fix it, I'll find somebody else to fix it. And that's how you stay in business, you know. So yeah, check that out if you guys are interested. Definitely do your research on it and use social media ads, I would say, to, you know, like jumpstart your business, because it's definitely very helpful. All right, that's all I got for today, and stay safe out there, people.